Hello everyone. Today I'd like to make a quick video on some fixes for the Carenado Beech 18. It looks like it's a great airplane. Performance-wise, it's really good, but two things stand out on this airplane that are absolutely hideous. One is the flight dynamics and the other is the sound. I've worked on the flight dynamics a bit and made it to where it kind of flies more like a heavy twin than an aerobatic airplane, which is how it flew originally, and I'll share those changes with you here in a minute. But for the first part of this video, I'd like to work on the sounds. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do to fix the sounds in this airplane, because it does not sound like a radial engine airplane at all, is come to the Sim Outhouse. I'm going to post this link in the description and download this Beech 18. Alright. From that Beech 18, you will need to come into this file here. You need to copy the sound file. So I just copied it and then pasted it to the desktop. And then you can go ahead and rename it whatever. I just did .pw for Pratt & Whitney. Okay, so what you'll do is you will take that folder into and paste it in your Carenado Beech 18 folder. Okay, from that point on, you're going to come to your Carenado. You'll bring everything down, copy it. Okay, you'll paste it in here. The only thing you're not going to replace, and you shouldn't have to replace anything, would be the actual sound CFG. You don't want to copy that because you actually want the sound CFG off of Milton's airplane. So what you'll do is you'll come into the Carenado CFG. You will scroll down to the bottom here, okay, where it has like this wind, and you're just going to scroll up until you get to, oh, went too far. You're going to scroll up until you get to here. You'll copy that. Then we'll go back into this one instead of the one I've already edited. We'll come into here, go down to the bottom here, and this would be replacing the stuff that's in Milton's. You'll come down to this, and you'll just paste all this in from the Carenado. And what this will do is it allow you to keep the Carenado roll sounds, fuel pump sounds, stall warning, gear sounds, all that, but use the engine and propeller sound from Milton's Beech 18. And this is all, I just copied this over so it worked. It looks correct. But the actual information in that CFG is from Milton's freeware one, except for that Carenado sound portion. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we'll come to our aircraft CFG, and all we're going to do is we're going to put where it says sound for each one of the repaints, is you're just going to put a PW there. Right, so this is a really great sound pack. It sounds great. Definitely makes the airplane a lot more realistic. So the next thing we're going to do, let's talk about modifying the aircraft so it flies a lot better. Basically what I did is, for some of this I left at the Carenado. I didn't edit too much of the CG stuff. But what I did is I would come down here to the flight tuning. Okay, change all this stuff to meet Milton's. The only thing I did change is I did find that the elevator and the ailerons were a little too effective, so I changed these from 1 to 0.7, and that kind of calmed everything down. But there's a bunch of stuff in here you're going to change, not so much in the engine data because everything there is pretty good, just on all this data here. And you'll just kind of go through and copy and change what you need to think you need to change. But reference speeds, I changed those. Force feedback and all that stayed the same. I did also change the gear warning because I thought it came on a little bit high. So the gear warning system, I changed it to 10% instead of 37%. But that's up to you. Okay, so that's all you have to do to get better sounds in the Carenado airplane, and to get some of the better flight physics with the airplane. The next part is a little more complex, so I'll try to go through it slowly. What you're going to do is you're going to go into the program called AirEd, and once again I'll post a link below. You'll open up 2 instances of this, and you're going to open up your Carenado D18 Air, and you're going to, what I did for this was just copy this on my desktop here, and then use the second instance of this program to open it from the desktop. Alright, so what you're going to want to copy from here, okay, you're going to want to copy the from this D18S to the D18, is you're going to want to copy the elevator effectivity table, rudder, all that, your ground effect, your this, your Mach related, all this stuff that has to do with speed and aerodynamics, this as well. Basically everything from 341 down to 465 is what I copied over. It took a little bit, but the airplane does fly a lot better now. You'll save that. To copy it, all you're going to do is you're going to click on it, and sometimes that'll pop up. You're going to hit copy to clipboard, and then on the second instance you would just right click and hit replace from clipboard, and you'll just copy that. Like I said, I copied everything from 341 down to 465, and the airplane flies a lot better now, and sounds a whole lot better. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions about this process, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Comment in the video below. All this CFG editing stuff is pretty new to me. I'm just kind of learning as I go, so you'll have to forgive me if I mess something up. But yeah, so just try this out, see if you like it, and make adjustments from there. Hope this helps everybody.